My husband is spoiling the spicy scenes in my romance books by acting them out before I get to them. Oh, no. What did you do? Lovelies, it looks like we've got a bit of drama and maybe even a little bit of karma. Let's just jump into it, shall we? This is by user Embarrassed Friend 8, and it's on the subreddit TwoHotTakes. Trigger warning, if you can't tell by the title, there are vague mentions of fun times, sexy times, in this post. I, 32 female, read a lot of romance novels, like 4 to 5 a month. Not the super smutty stuff, more like Emily Henry type books with the illustrated cartoon covers, enemies to lovers tropes, that kind of thing. Ooh, that sounds interesting, actually. About 2 months ago, my husband of 11 years, 38 male, started acting a little different in the bedroom. Not a bad different, just occasionally there's this vibe like he had something planned. We'll have what I can only describe as a themed night, and I'll think, okay, that was fun and a little random, and then just move on. Then, a few days later, I'll be reading my book, hit a spicy scene, and actually have to put my Kindle down because it's the same scene. Like, the same vibe, the same moves, and occasionally almost the same setup. It has already happened 4 times now. 4. I finally said something to my sister, and she immediately started crying, laughing, which was not helpful. She thinks he's reading ahead in my books and essentially performing the scenes on/with me before I get there as some kind of prank. But here's what I can't figure out. I read on my Kindle. He'd have to get into my account, figure out where I am in each book, read ahead, and then coordinate. Then again, he is a big tech/numbers guy. So if he's doing this, I guarantee there's a spreadsheet involved somewhere. Oh no, there's a spreadsheet. Oh no. Okay, let me get the I'm honestly not even mad. Genuinely, if this is what's happening, it might be the most unhinged romantic gesture anyone has ever done for me. But is he technically spoiling the books? How do I tell him to stop spoiling the plot without accidentally telling him to stop being the most high effort partner I've ever had? Okay. At first, I'm thinking, is this like a revenge thing where he's just like, you really pissed him off. What did you do? You're like, it sounds like you pissed in his cereal. I'm thinking like you literally like did something and he's just really ticked off at you. So he's like, all right, I'm going to spoil the next scene for you. But it's not even like that. It's not like he's coming up to you and being like, hey, by the way, the spoilers of the book is XYZ. No, he's literally reenacting the spicy scenes for the book for you. That's actually I don't know, I think that's actually kinda cute, but let me just look at the comments. Alright, comment number 1. LOL, that is so sweet. That's like living the dream. For him to be involved in your hobbies and what books you read, maybe let him know gently. But he's a good egg in this current age. I freaking agree. Okay, anyway, OP's response. He really is. 11 years on, and he's still out here finding new ways to be surprising. I genuinely don't deserve him. And also, he is ruining my books. All right, here's another commenter. Do you think he's doing this intentionally to ruin a book? My first thought was maybe he wants you to read that scene after and then think about the experience the two of you had and turn you on all over again. Oh my God, that is such a good point. Okay, anyway, I honestly can't tell you how I would respond to this. Maybe like 2 to 3 scenes per book, but not every one of them, because I do think it's sweet, but I can also totally understand where you're coming from. Probably takes the wind out of your imaginary sails in the reading moment. OP's response: definitely not trying to ruin anything. He's just a menace in the most loving way possible. For context, this man exclusively reads nonfiction, mostly history, thinks about the Roman Empire on a daily basis. The idea of him voluntarily reading Emily Henry is so preposterous, my sister is still laughing. I'm gonna have to look up who Emily Henry is because I do love the enemies to lovers trope. Uh, anyway, um, update 2 days later. I want to start out by saying thank you to all of the comments. I read them all, and I want to clarify that I absolutely love my husband and am floored by his efforts on this. With that being said, I decided not to talk to him about it yet and to mess with him back instead. What I did instead was rush to finish my current book faster than normal, left my Kindle open to an earlier chapter that I'd already read in case he went to check where I was up to, and then made the spicy scene from that book happen IRL last night. Initiated it and went all in. Oscar worthy performance, honestly. If there's a spreadsheet tracking all of this, and I definitely believe there is, it's about to get a very confusing entry. We'll update when one of us cracks. Oh, commenter, you beautiful and romantic nerds. I love this so much. Next, read Monster Smut and see what happens. Oh no! OP's response: I don't think I'm ready for that experiment. Commenter: they're both delightfully unhinged in the best way. Cannot wait for the next update. OP's response: update coming. Let's just say he's now aware this thread exists. Oh no! Final update 3 more days later. If you read my original post or my last update, you'll know that my husband has been acting out the spicy scenes with me from whatever romance novel I was reading before I even read them. A few days ago, I set a trap for him. I read ahead and initiated a specific spicy scene with him from my current read before he could get to it. Nothing happened the next day, which I thought was weird. So I decided to escalate. Oh, I love this OP. This time, the bait was that I started to read It Happens One Summer by Tessa Bailey. If you read it, you might understand why I chose that book. While we're adventurous, there are certain things we don't usually do. Oh no, what is in this book? Ah! A couple days ago, we were eating lunch. We were both working from home. And he said, fully serious, if you really want to, we can. When I asked him what the hell he was talking about, he finally broke. Turns out you were all right. He had access to my shared Kindle library and got this idea for a prank. But once he did it a few times, he got really invested. He's going to stop spoiling my books, but we did come up with another arrangement also thanks to the comments here. I'm going to give him a list of pre-approved spicy scenes, and he'll choose, in no specific order, which he wants to surprise me with. And yes, there was a spreadsheet. No. my God. Chili pepper emojis for spice level, a column for notes, parentheses, needs wines, links to Spotify playlists, etc. Color coding, multiple tabs, more organization than even I was expecting. It's it will be ongoing and is now shared so I can It will be ongoing and is now shared so I can drop in my own chili peppers and notes. After all, I showed him my original post and the update. We listened to Two Hot Takes together every week, so he knew exactly what he was looking at. By the end of reading the comments, we were both crying laughing. He doesn't have a Reddit account, but he's offered to answer your questions or DM your man with tips on how to be this level of iconic. We'll respond to as many comments as we can. 11 years. I really should have seen this coming. Yes, you should have. Okay, comments. Sounds like he's a freak in the spreadsheets and in the bed sheets. Stop! Okay, that was a good one. That feels like a dad joke, but it was a good one. OP's response. I showed him this and he said he feels seen. Oh my God, that is so cute. I'm sorry, but that is adorable. I freaking love it. Just the idea that, like, the spouse or the partner takes the time to not only show interest in your hobbies and, like, the stories that you read, they're even going ahead and kind of helping you reenact some of those scenes. Now that's some good role play right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I loved that. That was so cute. Anyway, what do you guys think? Would you be ballsy enough to do something like this with your partner? Would you spoil it for them or would you try to like get them on the same page, kind of like what the OP and her husband did, where it's kind of like, okay, here's my list. You can go pick it and then we'll go from there. Eh, I don't know. I think it's really cute, but I have no idea how they logistically make it work. But you know what? Good on them for figuring it out. I love it. That is still so freaking cute. I can't even. Anyway, lovelies, have a wonderful week. I had a blast reading this story, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.